Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is the Graveyard Shift. I'm the Cremator, and I have a special guest tonight. This is Patrick from Saint Madness. What's going on?
How's it going, man?
Not bad, not bad at all.
We're uh we're sitting on our front porch in Scottsdale, Arizona,
Nice.
and so if you hear a car drive by or someone murdering someone running down the street or something, mind to it.
Right, it's just a normal daily activity, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I used to live over on Roosevelt over in Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a,
hmm
a highly poor neighborhood.
yeah. There's some rough spots,
Yeah,
but a lot of beautiful places here too. I moved to Arizona back in 1986, and I've lived here ever since. And before I moved here, from the time I was very little, my parents always moved like every 1 to 3 years, and we lived like all over California, on Maui and Oahu and Hawaii. And then we moved to Europe. We lived in Holland. My stepfather was Dutch, and when I was a 9-year-old boy, I spoke Dutch. And then we moved back to Kansas, Missouri, back to California, back to Missouri, then finally Arizona. So when I came here, I thought to myself, I don't have roots anywhere. I don't have anywhere where I feel like it's my home. And so once I fell in love with Arizona, I said, I'm going to stay here. I need a home. And I used to be jealous of people who would look at somebody and go, see that guy over there? I grew up with him, or I've known him 10 years. I never knew anybody for very long until I moved here.
right on. So, the band itself has been around for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, it started in early 1993.
Nice. Very cool music, by the way. I'm really digging the new album.
Right on. Well, like I told you, if you want me to send you a hard copy out, I will.
Nice, nice.
I say that because we, especially on this record, like the booklet, and it's really cool because we've got this incredible artist, and he can do Disney cartoon art exactly like Disney, and he can do, really morbid stuff, or he can do anything. And not long ago, he finished doing 1,000 Star Wars cards for Topps trading cards.
Wow,
And yeah, so the booklet just came out stellar,
nice.
and he did us all in cartoon form.
Right on. That's really cool.
Yeah, I just fell in love with it, and you know, people complain about the heat or whatever, and it does. It gets hot here. It's a desert,
Right.
but I just love it, and I just it's really mind over matter. After a while, you just tell yourself, look, it's hot, so what?
Yeah.
Because most of the year we have beautiful weather here. When everybody else is freezing, we're sitting outside with short sleeve shirts on, and
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad you like the music.
Yeah, it's a killer. It's a killer band. An awesome sound. I think the tune that really grabbed me was "Walk Your Own Path." That's a pretty awesome
Right on.
tune. That's an awesome tune.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one, and I'm the lyricist for the band, and I have a tendency to write songs for members of my family, and that particular song, I have two sons, and that one was written for my youngest son, Dylan. And on the Vampires in the Church album that we put out in 2006, there's a song on there called The Ever After that I wrote for my eldest son, Joshua. And I have, gosh, two songs that were written for Margie, and a song for my mom when she passed away, and my stepfather, and I just I'm making an acoustic album right now, and there's a song on there for my sister Kate, and she has stage 4 lung cancer, and so I basically said everything that I want to make sure I say to her, because you never know, like with stage 4 lung cancer. I think originally the doctors told her she had 6 months, and that was back in November. And oddly enough, she's doing very well right now. She's on an experimental drug, and the drug, I guess, teaches your immune system to seek out cancer cells and to kill them.
Huh.
And so her hair is starting to grow back now, and she, I I've only seen pictures of her in the last few weeks, but she looks pretty much the same, which is amazing. I had cancer in 2005, and I went through chemo. And when I was on chemo, I couldn't walk, let alone drive a car. And she does everything on her own, pretty much for herself.
Wow.
And it's just amazing the advancements they've made in cancer therapy. But anyway, I write a lot of songs for my family is the point I'm